안녕하세요. We're live right now. What is going on, everybody? Good to see you all. And actually, today we have some very special guests. So, okay, Nick is already on, guys. We got Seahawks fan, Jameson, Dante, of course. So, good. So, cool. So, actually, guys, I figured it'd be really cool. My fans were like, hey, why don't we get some of the other fans to be on today? And I was like, that's a great idea. So, today we have the Mass Bills fan, Funny, Dante, and Soraya. And it's going to be an awesome time. I know Soraya usually doesn't talk, so it's up to you, Soraya, if you want to. Oh, and John as well. We definitely got to hear John speak as well. So we'll definitely have to get some requests to speak. So, but yeah. So I had something planned, and then I just completely forgot what I was saying. Ethan just says, I don't know what the hell's going on with the Bills, but they are definitely playing like crap. Black magic, I think so. So, yeah, so basically just to give my thoughts real quick before we go into like what everybody else is saying, I just wanted to get off my chest that, are the Bills frauds? Well, in a sense, kind of. You know, right now, like they are playing like total crap if you look at their last several games, especially against the Pats and especially against the Falcons. And again, it's not just, you can't just point at one thing right now and say, oh, well, it's just because of the penalties, or it's just the defense, or it's just the offense, or it's just special teams. Like, it's everything. Everything is wrong right now with the Buffalo Bills. But I wanted to do this live stream, one, because, you know, I like live streaming. I like talking to you guys. But two, I want people to be inspired and to be motivated and to not feel so downtrodden right now. I don't want people to be like, damn, dude, the season is totally over. We're so screwed. I just want everybody to, like, realize that it's only week 6, right? We're about to go into the bye. They will make the changes. This happens to us every single season, and yet we bounce back stronger. And I really wanted to get what my core audience, like what my true inner circle thinks about this. So are any of you guys able to speak right now, by the way?
We were just all muted.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So I got my Discord on right now, guys. So I don't know if you guys can actually hear what people are saying. But yeah, let's give it a shot. So Mass Bills fan, why don't you start us off?
All right, well, yeah, a lot of good points, but like from my perspective, are the Bills frauds? I do not think they're frauds. I think there is a lot of, you know, if you look at every single Super Bowl team has had like 3 or 4 bad losses. There's 2 exceptions. There's the 07 Patriots and the 72 Dolphins. Those are the only 2 teams that have been like, okay, well, they haven't looked bad in many games.
Right.
Definitely one because the Patriots lost the Super Bowl that year.
What is wrong with y'all Bills? Yeah, I know, right? Sorry. Oh, sorry. Hold on 1 second. Mass Bills. I just saw that John said he was trying to get into the Discord room. I see that he's in the audience. I just got to figure out how to like give him the ability to speak. Oh, there we go. So, okay, there we go. Thanks. So yeah, invite sent. Okay, got it. So yeah, all right, John. So I'll let you go after after Mass Bills fan and after Dante and Mateo. All right, so go ahead, bro. Take it away, like you were saying. So not frauds. Every Super Bowl team has had those like terrible wins. Like you even look at Brady, right? In the 2020 season, like didn't they get swept by the Saints? And yet like some of them were like really, yeah, right. And some of them were brutal losses. They got completely blown out basically. And yet he still won the Super Bowl. And they won the Super Bowl with the 7th seed.
That's not really true. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to say it.
Sorry, I cut you off mid-sentence.
Oh, you're good. I saw something interesting. I would have to send it to you, but like apparently here, actually, I think I can just send it to you right now.
Live stream, type 1 if you guys can hear Mass Bills fan talking, okay? Because like I have my Discord volume like cranked up, so you guys should be able to hear my buddy, a Mass Bills fan talking. Okay, Funny can hear him for sure. Knob can hear. Okay, good. John's like very little, but he can hear him. All right, go ahead, Mass Bills fan, take it away.
Anyways, like I was saying, there's I saw this unique stat. The amount of times the Bills have been called for offensive holding compared to their opponents is 13-1. It's past season.
Oh my gosh, bro.
13-1.
Wow.
They get called for holding 13 times before the opposing teams get called for holding once.
Wow. Where'd you get that?
That's like all penalties. That's not including like penalties that were declined. That's like including penalties that were accepted and denied, which is insane. So that's the one way to look.
Right.
The other thing is like the tackling. The tackling, like if I had to point at one big issue, it's the tackling. Like,
oh, dude, it's awful.
Bijan's touchdown. Like Cole Bishop had like an angle, and He could have tackled Bijan, but he did not, which caused an 81-yard touchdown, which was pretty freaking insane.
I was starting to get Derrick Henry flashbacks from last season. You remember that? Where like none of our guys could get him. Yeah. And the
Another
thing
as well.
Oh, go ahead.
Another reason why I'm not worried is because this is the 7th straight season where the Bills have lost at least 2 games in a row.
Yep. Yeah.
So it happens all the time.
Ravens and Texans last season, and then I can't remember the seasons before that, but I know you're absolutely right that it happens all the time.
Yeah. Let's see.
So good. Hey, yeah, and let's get someone else in the chat now too. In addition to you, I want to like put in multiple. So actually, Mateo, let's get your input as well. So you go ahead and join. All right, let's see here. This is good. You're bringing up, dude. You are like meant for this, bro. Like Mass Bills fan. I'm so happy. No. Oh wait, can you like unmute yourself again, or let's see here.
Unmute.
All right, there you go. Good, because I want both you guys to be able to talk on this. This is good. Yeah, audio's working, right, Sarai? Can you hear us on the live stream? Yo, what's up, Robo? Will the Falcons make the Super Bowl? Ha, maybe, boss, baby. All right, go ahead, guys.
All right. So, I do think like we're not frauds yet because if you look at the injuries after the bye week, we're getting back those 2 suspended players that are going to be on the D line, which will help stop the run at least, kind of.
Do we know how good they are? Because like I know. Wait, did we just draft them or have we had them?
Oh, no. They were free agents.
Oh, okay. Because like I don't know who they are. Like, are they actually pretty decent? You think?
Yeah. I think they're okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I forgot about those free agents.
Yeah, I'm glad Mateo brings that up. Good.
And then also, I mean, like last game we lost like 4 players, so we'll have hopefully Bernard healthy. Palmer, they said, is week to week.
Okay. What about Kincaid?
And then, I think Kincaid should be back, which I think that was like the biggest piece since when we had Kincaid, our offense it's way more explosive than yesterday.
Yeah.
Plus, he's been leading our team in receiving yards this year.
Right, and he's got 3 tutties.
I want to add something to the Joshua Palmer injury.
Yeah.
The tackle that Joshua Palmer got tackled on, that is the literal definition of a hip drop tackle. That should have been a 15-yard penalty, by the way. Just saying.
Well, they said that it wasn't I don't know. I saw some comments saying it wasn't a fully illegal one, but I don't really know.
Yeah, Jack, Bucks for Super Bowl. I'd like that. Bills are always like this every year. I don't know why they play good and then play bad. Yeah, it's it kind of sucks when you're injured. You know what I mean? Like I'm just also, guys, I'm kind of multitasking right now. It's kind of weird, right? Because I'm on with you guys in the Discord, but I'm also live as well with the YouTube. So I'm trying to make sure that I don't ignore the comments completely. But right now, thankfully, the comments are coming in slow. But yeah, I like what you guys said. And like, so wait, what was that Palmer thing that you talked about, Mass Bills fan? You said the penalty that should have been called?
If you rewatch the game, because I was rewatching some of the game, and you see the play where Josh Palmer got injured, like his legs were messed up, the defender that tackled him, that the way he tackled him was a hip drop tackle, which that's technically now illegal in the NFL, which means that should have been a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down for them.
Wow. No, Seahawks fan, you don't have to leave him. Like, he's good. It's okay if someone asks once if they remember me, but if they keep asking, well, then, yeah, we'll silence them. But, yeah. But, yeah, dude, I agree. Yeah. And Palmer was cooking, bro. Like, I mean, that first catch, bro, I mean, that was amazing. And so as soon as he went out, I mean, he was, like, basic. And then Coleman. Where was Coleman yesterday? Shakir had some good catches, but Coleman just seemed so unreliable or just absent yesterday.
Yeah, no one was, getting separation. They were saying that's why Allen looked lost.
Right, because no one could separate from, anything.
Yeah, but I do think the penalties is the reason why we lost these last 2 games. Like, going back from last week when, we were in the end zone where Allen threw that pick. 2 plays before that, it was 2nd and 3 at the 10-yard line, and then Shakir got a PI, which was 15 yards. So then Allen had to go throw over the middle, way longer than it should have been if Shakir didn't get that penalty, which resulted in a pick. And then yesterday, like I said in the comment, how if Rousseau didn't line up wrong, we probably would have had all the momentum for the first half.
Yeah, because that fumble, right? That Bijan fumble. Mm-hmm.
By the way, they didn't show the offsides penalty on that. They didn't show like Bridger was offside. They didn't replay that. They were just like Bridger Russo's offsides. All right, next.
No, I did see it. His hand was over the line.
It was his hand. Okay, it was his hand.
Yeah. But it's just like mental mistakes. Like, that's true too. We had like I think 2 penalties on crucial third downs too.
What's up, Sion? Nice. Penalties are so suspect. Right. So if you guys had to like say the biggest issue, would you say it's the lack of discipline with the penalties, the lack of production from the offense, or the defense not being able to stop the run? Out of those 3.
I think it's the offensive line.
O-line, you were saying, Mass Bills fan?
I didn't say that. When I said
Jameson.
Our offensive guards were not blocking anybody at all.
Right?
That is a good one.
It was just Dawkins and Brown that were doing things.
Mm-hmm. And even then, it was only so much, he can do.
And that Falcons are a very blitz-heavy team. So we need blockers to help Allen. And they just weren't doing that last night.
It seemed every time we were doing a screen to Cook or Shakir, it was working really well. How come they weren't doing that more?
That's exactly what my dad was saying.
Yeah, right? Dude, right? See? It's like you just watch the tape and then you're like, oh, dude, it's so obvious. Because every time Allen screened at Shakir has like some of the best yards after catch like in the NFL. And then Cook, we all know what he can do. And they didn't even use Cook on third down. Like, it was like, dude, what are you guys doing right now?
Well, yeah, I think our third and
All
short
equally.
and fourth and short, our play calling is always so bad with like jet sweeps and stuff.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry, I just had something.
Yeah, like that Elijah Moore when he fumbled. 3rd and 1.
Yep.
My question was, why didn't they use Ty Johnson for any of those 3rd and shorts? I mean, we literally just extended him this offseason.
Or have like the tush push for Allen. I mean, I know like the tush push is like overused and stuff, but like he doesn't even have to be pushed. Like, you know what I mean? He just leans forward and it's a first down. And while we're on the topic of Allen, I want to know what you guys thought about this too in chat as well. But like for you guys, like, didn't it seem that like, I don't know if you watched in the very beginning of the highlights, right? Like there's a play where Allen, he was trying to look, he didn't see anybody open and he just ran it. He got the first down, he slid. And it was all good. But then later on in the game, he just panicked every time the rush came, and he didn't run. He just kept staying there, and there was like nothing going on.
I mean, yeah, it's probably on the receivers just not getting open.
If you've seen Allen's stats based on like how many completions he get when there's not as many blitzers versus how many when he's being blitzed. You can see it goes from like 7 to 7 to 3 to 7 in a matter of seconds. And it's, I think he has to work his way around that. And I think the best way to do that is just scrambling and getting as many yards as he can.
Yep. Oof. Is Allen hurt or something bothering him? He sure is playing like it. I think Allen's fine, right, guys? Like there's no injury to him.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with his hand.
He had some kind of injury.
His arm got hurt, but other than that, he's fine.
All right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah, and Allen 2 picks. I don't even remember like the first interception that he threw. All I remember was the game-losing one. Do you guys remember the one that he threw during like earlier in the game?
It was like
that was at the end of half.
Okay. Right. How did I forget that? That's why I forgot about it. Cause like, yeah. Okay. Yep. So like,
important.
yeah. Cause like we probably weren't gonna score anyways on that drive anyway, right?
We got really lucky too, because if London would have scored that touchdown, that probably would have actually been the game, since it would have been like 28-7 at half. And then that blocked kick, which kept the game in reach too.
Right. I mean, dude, and imagine if like Drake London would have actually like been in bounds, you know what I mean, through that touchdown. I mean, we would have gotten completely blown out. No excuses for Josh Allen. Yeah, I agree, Tax. That's right. And then Sion says they need to fix those major problems. If they don't, it won't look too good in Buffalo. Yeah. And this is where I think, like, this is where you guys come in, right? Because, like, all you guys on the Discord, all you guys in the chat, like, you guys have a positive way of looking at it. Like, you'll say it as it is, which is awesome. We need more people to just say it as it is and not sugarcoat and be like, oh, well, we had 2 bad games. It's whatever. It's like, no, we have some serious issues in Buffalo that have to be addressed. But like you guys, I'm also very confident that because this is a pattern from previous seasons, like this October slump, I feel like they will come back and they will bounce back strong against the Panthers. Now, if they don't, oh, go ahead.
Oh no, you go.
Okay, and so, but if they don't bounce back against the Panthers, I think that's when like it might be time to like be like, all right, guys, something is seriously wrong. Because like if they have all this time and still nothing changes, well then yeah, it would be cause for concern. But I believe there would be a very, very small chance of that actually happening. Like no changes in 2 weeks, that would be like almost like unheard of. So I feel like the Panthers game would be like their chance, show what they're made of, and then go strong into the Chiefs game, beat the Chiefs, and then they're rolling from there.
Another reason that I'm not as worried is that we've seen the Bills struggle week 5, week 6,
Yep.
week 4.
Yep.
You saw last year, Ravens, Texans, we lost those 2 in a row. 2 years ago, we lost to the Jags. And I remember, I can't remember if it was midseason or late season, but we lost to the Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was when we were 6-6.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so that was late season. Then just forget about that one. But those other 2, we've seen them struggle in this part of the season, and we've seen them bounce back every single time. So what's different about this year?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Also, another thing is, like, not many other teams are really looking that good either. Like, you can make an argument for, like, Colts and the Buccaneers, but the Ravens are injured they're injured to pieces right now. The Steelers are the Steelers. The Bengals have their injured quarterback. The Jags are pretty good. The Chiefs aren't dominating. Let's see what else.
49 IRs who are just getting every single one of their best players injured.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, the Colts.
Well said, PM. Yep.
The Colts only beat the Broncos.
Wow.
Who are good.
Hold on 1 second, guys. I just have to take some time for a second. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Bills. Bills and Falcons are better. Like, wow, I didn't know that. Like, I'm just going to read your comment real quick to everybody. So it says, Andy, I like to think you saved my life around the time I thought about taking my own life. I discovered you. You were very funny, and luckily after that, God help me. Thank you, God, and God bless. Praise the Lord, brother. I love to hear comments like that. You know, I'm hoping that I can bring more hope and bring more inspiration into the world. And that's why I even did this live stream, because I know so many people are probably down after yesterday's like total like wash, that I was like, you know what? I need to bring people back. I need to make people happy. So, you know, this is perfect, man. So thank you for having the courage to let us all know. All right, go ahead, guys. Sorry. I had to mute it for a second.
Oh, I'm just going to add on to what you just said. But, It's just a football game. I mean, it's entertainment. We have more stuff in our lives to do, like our jobs, like school if you're still in it. You know, this isn't gonna affect your lifetime. It's only gonna affect this week, and you just gotta move past, look forward, and look. There's light at the end of the tunnel, and I think you just gotta look at that instead of looking at the dark that you're already in.
Amen. Yeah. Couldn't have said it better myself. Go ahead, Mass Bills fan.
No, I was saying that was perfect. That was a perfect representation of it. At the end of the day, it's a game. It's meant for entertainment. And I'm not going to lie to you, I was pretty entertained Monday night. So
right? Hold on 1 second, guys. Just got to check something. Where is he? Got him. No, I thought I saw something. Oh, man. All right, we're good. I thought I heard some trolling. I got to turn my AC on real quick, guys. It is freaking hot as hell in here.
Oh, we gotta get Dante and Fury in this. I've been rambling on too much. So
no, you guys are great. Yeah, no. This is great. Like it's hard because like I'm trying to make sure that chat can like hear me as well. So chat, I appreciate you guys with your patience. This is the first time we're like doing like a kind of like getting my priority 1 members, like my inner circle to talk while at the same time trying to keep up with chat. Because like it's hard because like when you guys are talking, I don't want to interrupt, but at the same time, like chat will say something, and I'm like, oh yeah, so what do you guys think about that? So chat, as long as you guys are patient, as soon as the one guy's done talking, then I can go ahead and reinsert, what you guys said from the chat. So yeah, go ahead, Mateo.
Also, to add on, like when you guys said like 4-2 the last like 7 years, I feel like
what's up, BPS?
It's kind of hard to compare those because like every single year there's so much new roster changes with a team. Like there's some players that obviously haven't experienced being good ever, like Elijah Moore on the Jets.
Tracy
and
Browns.
But yeah, like I feel like it's kind of hard to compare like starting 4-2 all these years with like
that's
different roster changes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say something controversial real quick.
Go ahead. Let's hear it.
This everybody eats motto is not working out too well. I think we need like
We got a
wide
Yinzer.
receiver that Allen can chuck the ball to, and like obviously he's not always going to be open like we thought with Stephon Diggs,
Right.
but like you always have other options to throw to. But we do need that one receiver that can just get downfield most of the time and can make clutch catches when he needs to. Because we saw that one play call in 4th and 2 where he gave the jet sweep to Elijah Moore and he fumbled it.
Oh my gosh, dude, that was so. I forgot about that play. Thanks again for bringing that up. Like, just and that goes back to discipline, right? That goes back to like them being undisciplined, not ball security. You know what I mean? It's all under the same umbrella of just simple discipline and ball mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that was really good, Jameson. Yeah, but yeah, exactly. That fumble like really screwed us, bro.
Jameson, I'm gonna have. Sorry.
I don't know. You go.
Hold on a minute, guys. So John just said the Bills just made a pair of roster moves today, releasing. Oh, so we got rid of the Army guy, and we got rid of Kimber. Okay, I don't know who Kimber is, but yeah, I know the Army guy. Gotcha. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
So Jameson, if you're saying we need a clutch wide receiver one, who do you think should be that wide receiver one? Like, who do you say we go out and get during this bye?
Chris Olave.
Is Chris Olave actually on the market?
Well, I saw an article like right now. It says Jacoby Myers, Chris Olave, DJ Moore,
Bills wide receiver trade targets.
and AJ Brown, but I wouldn't really want Brown since he has a lot of
I've been thinking like DJ Moore would also be a very good fit.
Yeah, I mean that is possible since the Bears have a Doomsday who's obviously better now.
Wow. You know what's crazy, guys? And I know this is wild. I just realized this after hearing you guys talk about it and reading the article USA Today about this, but I didn't realize like how important truly having that number one wide receiver really is. Like I thought that no matter what, if a quarterback is that elite, he should be able to find somebody open, but if nobody can get open, then even Tom Brady's not going to be able to throw to him, right?
Yeah.
See, the difference between Josh Allen and Tom Brady is that Tom Brady can't run.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Too immobile.
Had, so many top 10 defenses in his career, so there's also that.
Randy Moss, he had Julian Edelman. I mean, he's had all these wide receiver ones. He had Mike Evans too.
Good call,
if you
John.
want to get that deep into his career, but
should the Finns fire McDaniel?
I don't
Yes.
think we've ever had a team without a good wide receiver, and you've seen Allen do it for pretty much, or like for the last 2 years of his career.
Mm-hmm. AFC Championship, the Bills owner started complaining about the refs. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Roblox was just saying after we lost the AFC Championship last season, the owner started complaining about the refs. I mean, there is some truth to that because that 4th and 1 obviously was a first down, so we got screwed by the script. But yeah, in terms of looking at the present moment, like you guys nailed it on the head, and that's why I love talking to you guys. You guys actually know ball, whereas me, I kind of know ball, but I'm just wildly entertaining. So that makes up for my lack of football knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't know why people are saying like
Well,
actually, all those like clown experts are saying the Super Bowl window is done.
Yeah.
But like when you look at the AFC, there's no way that the Colts, Steelers, Patriots, Jaguars, and Chargers are just gonna
stay there.
Have only like 4 or 5 4 losses. Like I could see all those teams having like 6 to 8. Well, actually not like 5 to 8 losses between that range.
I'm looking at the Patriots.
Well said, Diesel.
Right now. They have Titans, they have Falcons, and Titans, Browns, Falcons, and then they have the Bucks, which I think they're going to lose to.
Thankfully,
their schedule is extremely easy.
Yeah, they got a cupcake schedule, bro. And like ours is like also, well, at least it wasn't too bad, but like we still have the Bucks, and honestly, the Eagles aren't nearly as frightening as I thought they were. And we always beat the Chiefs in the regular season.
At the end of the season, we play them, which is totally different.
We play the Chiefs after the Panthers.
Yep, exactly. But yeah, that's right, Mateo. Yeah, exactly. Because like we're gonna play the Eagles, and who knows what things are gonna be like in December. It's kind of hard to gauge.
Yeah, we probably got lucky since Burrow's not going to be back yet.
Yep.
When we play the Bengals.
But yeah, man, all I
mean,
see
why-
the. Oh, go ahead.
Home games in December are my favorite, and it's because like the Buffalo Bills are the only team that knows how to deal with the Buffalo snow.
Right, right.
So we get like that advantage, plus having more Bills fans than opponent fans. So I think you get like a 2-for-1, and I think we're gonna need that when it comes to these tough teams like the Eagles or the Chiefs.
100%. Hey guys, I'm just gonna catch up with chat real quick. All right. Thank you guys again. All right, cool. Drake May top 10. I don't know about top 10, but he's actually doing pretty good. Offense, good defense, needs to improve. We always went after the bye week. Exactly, Western New York photos. Bills, please beat the damn Bucks. Don't worry, Jaden. We will do our best. We should. Eagles frauds. See, it's the same thing with the Bills, though. Eagles. I mean, although with the Eagles, that's a whole different discussion. We'll have to table that Buffalo Bills fan for next time. Bills should trade for Jeff Simmons. A Utah Mammoth fan said hi. What's going on, Croy? How you doing, Andy? What do you think of Drake May, the MVP? I think it's I think it's not even a little. I think it's way too early to assess how good May is. Let's wait to see how the Here, let me look at the Patriots schedule real quick. Let's see how the Patriots do against the Falcons' #1 defense, the Bucks, and the Giants, and then us. And then let's see just how good they really are.
The Jets could give them trouble if their head coach is fired, since usually the weeks after the team always plays harder.
Yeah, they always do because they got this new fresh blood, new motivation. Is Bryce Young just a dollar store Ryan Fitzpatrick? That's a good question, Goobertown. What do you guys think? Dollar store Ryan Fitzpatrick. Bills are on fraud watch, not frauds yet. Exactly, Otis. Go ahead, guys. What?
I don't know about Young yet, since he's so inconsistent.
Right.
Yes, I don't know, but I do
up,
think
Caleb?
that the Panthers will destroy. I don't think they're good at all. They've only beaten the Cowboys and Dolphins. Well, and Falcons, but
Yes, Ion, exactly.
yeah, but I still don't think, they're just so inconsistent. I don't know yet.
But yeah, and also a lot of people are like, oh, well, the Bills only beat the. They talk about the records, right? They talk about how we beat the Ravens, the Jets, the Dolphins, the Saints. But then, what they fail to consider is that we beat the Ravens when they were literally at their healthiest and at their best. Exactly. People fail to realize, hey, we beat Lamar Jackson. Same thing with the Lions. I give the Lions respect because they actually beat the Ravens when they still had Lamar, and they sacked Lamar 7 times. Whereas the Chiefs, they literally played Lamar, I don't even know how to explain that game after he went out. You know what I mean? And it just, yeah, dude, Chiefs are just, I have nothing good to say about the Chiefs right now. After seeing all those play calls against the Lions and then against us, or not against us, against, who did they play recently? Help me out here. The Lions. Yeah, so it was just the Lions game. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But that tells me everything I need to know about the Chiefs. Just same old Chiefs. You know what I mean? They're not being carried by skill, being carried by luck yet again.
Did you see John's comment in the chat?
Oh, wait, let's see what John said. Hold on. This team to go to a water park this bye week together, have Dawkins do a belly flop competition, gel, and become friends. They're playing as individuals. Right. They really need to just break bread. Exactly. Get back together.
Well, I hate to say it, but I don't think any water parks are going to be open.
Go to the YMCA or the La Fitness pool.
The YMCA.
YMCA, oh gosh, dude. The YMCA pools are probably some of the most disgusting places I've ever been to in my entire life.
Not as bad as a Bill's bathroom.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, you're right, dude. You know what? No, not as bad as Prohibition's bathroom. Prohibition's bathroom is one of the grossest things I've ever seen on this face of the earth. Sorry, Prohibition, but it's true. Dude, I was walking on straight piss and alcohol. There was a nice little mixture of piss, alcohol, and shattered glass all over the ground. And I was like, yup, all right. So yeah, and the Titans finally fired their coach. Yep. Oh, no concussion from me, Metro. I'm good. Henry just joined. Nice. YMCA pools, yeah, they're terrible, Soraya. And then Denver going to smash KC. Oh, I hope so, Diesel. I really, really hope so. Never go to public pools. Yep, that is rule number 1. All right, go ahead, guys.
Yeah.
They're just not living up to expectations. Exactly. Big play. So, but yeah, you guys said it really well, man. Like I said, Mateo, Jameson, Mass Bills fan. Dante, you were always welcome to chime in as well and funny. It's good to hear what an Eagles fan thinks, especially right now, you know? So, but yeah, I think that worked out well, guys. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and end the call, and then I'm just going to go back to the live. But let's figure out how we can work on this later. You guys take the film from today's live stream, and then we'll work on that for next time, all right? You look good, Mateo. Hair looks good.
Yeah. Can I end off on one thing?
One thing. Go ahead, bro. Yeah.
There's been over 1,600 games played since 2019. And 12 of those games have had 0 penalties. The Chiefs were 3 of them.
Yep. That does not surprise me one bit. So, but yeah.
I'll end off on this because
What's up?
Chiefs had an average of 0.3 penalties per game for week 1 to week 5, and they all of a sudden dropped because of a and all of a sudden Taylor is openly at the game, and now they have a perfect one. I don't think the odds of that are
Hold on, real quick.
Likely.
Panthers is a must win. Yes. Hey guys, can you help John accept the invite so that he can request to speak?
Hold up. John. Hold up.
Nice. This year is showing there's no clear favorite. Exactly.
The call, but yeah. Is there a way to add him?
And you wouldn't know. That's right.
Alright, I moved him up, I think. Yeah.
All right. Good. Up.
He just left again.
Oh, John. It says John's now a speaker. All right, John. You should.
Yeah, but he left the call.
Oh, damn it. That's so troll. John, we need you to join back somehow.
All right, well, I'm going to go. See you guys later. I had a fun time talking.
All right, thank you, Mass Bills fan. You did phenomenal, bro. We got to have you back, man. Thank you.
I know. No, I'm just Mr. No.
All right, so yeah.
All right. Oh, John, you have to raise your hand again. He was just on the made him leave again. Oh.
Darn, this is so troll. It's okay. We'll have to talk earlier. All right, so I click on John.
All right. So, John, raise your hand again. It's on the bottom bar in the...
We're having technical difficulties, guys, but we're working through it. The Falcons lost to the Panthers 30-0, but beat the Bills. Uh-oh. But yeah, it's so weird, man, because like every game is different. You know what I mean? It's like, Panthers beat the Dolphins. So what does that mean? You know what I mean? Like, are the Panthers really, really good? You know what I mean? So, John, welcome in, man. All right. So, John, you
just got unmute.
Yep, unmute, and then you'll be able to talk. Yeah, we got him. Way to go, Mateo. Nice work.
Yeah, I appreciate the young guys helping the old guy out and have to figure out how to use his phone.
That's awesome. So yeah, John, tell us your thoughts, man, about like yesterday, what you think we could be improving right now for the bye.
In my honest opinion, Josh Allen is like the captain of the ship.
Mm-hmm. Right?
Something's not right. Something's off with him. You see him sit on the bench by himself. He's not trying to,
talk,
amp up the players. Every time they show him, he's by himself with his head down. I don't know if something is in his head, but he's the captain of the ship. When he's motivated and he's angry and he's pumped up, the team is with him. He motivates the team.
Yes.
And that is off. The last couple of games, it's been off. And, his teammates look up to him.
Right.
And, they call him Chief. That's his nickname.
Really?
And
I didn't know they actually called him that. Wow. Huh.
Yep. So, when he's sitting on the bench by himself with his head down and he's not, walking around, trying to get everybody amped up, I feel like they're kind of going with his energy.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just letting the chat see if they can hear you okay. But yeah, dude, I didn't even think about that. You know what I mean? Like you said, like after a bad play, he's just sitting there on the sideline alone. No one and nobody. I don't know. Maybe one of our guys did talk to him, but you would think like somebody else would be like they're talking with him, trying to amp him up. You know what I mean? Like hey, Alan, we're going to get, or hey, Josh, we're going to get back. You know what I mean? We're going to clean this up and get back out there and try it again, But, like, yeah, like you said, there's just a division right now, it seems.
Yeah, I just don't see them. They're not playing as a team. I forgot who said it. We need a clutch wide receiver. I think we have. I don't want to be that team that has only one clutch wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
We have a quarterback that can put it anywhere.
Right.
And I want to be the team that has a lot of options,
Mm-hmm.
and you're more of a threat to other teams when you don't know who they're going to throw it to.
Right.
And Allen can do that. And he's just. I just feel like his head's not in the
Yeah,
game.
there's some kind of mental
I
block.
feel like something's going on, and he just seems off. He just really seems off.
Mateo, what do you think too?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree about like the clutch receiver because now like looking at all these teams, like Goff has Amon-Ra St. Brown, Baker has Evans Abuka, the Rams have Nakua, the Falcons have London. Like all these French playoff teams all have like one big guy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's a good point. They were showing the stats of like all
London.
the teams.
Yeah.
And the stats of Allen throwing to his receivers, and they were all like even. Like they were all
Good point,
getting
Otis.
even
Yeah.
receptions. It wasn't like these other teams where one guy was getting 75% or 60% of the passes, and that was on. I saw that on ESPN like a couple of weeks ago, or no, I think it was last week, and we are more of a threat when when the defense doesn't know who he's going to throw it to.
Yeah, like also like if like since those teams with just one wide receiver, like if that wide receiver gets shut down, the whole offense basically gets shut down.
Yep.
Absolutely.
But yeah, John, I couldn't agree more, man. There is definitely a mental block going on, and like what the trolls were saying online and stuff like that about Michael B. Jordan. But like, it gets me thinking, like, what's going on with Allen's head right now? He seems to be somewhere else. And he seems so focused in the very beginning of the game. That first drive, I mean, that was just perfect. They leaned on Cook. Allen was able to throw it, get it out to Palmer, and then after that, the whole offense fell apart. So, they just got to stick to what works instead of trying all these things that aren't working. It's like with YouTube, I just keep doing what works and then things naturally just expand and get better. But, they deviated from the usual and then now look what happens,
Absolutely. And we had
Who are the
multiple options of, we've had multiple chances of winning that game. And they all, we had a lot of third downs that just didn't convert, and we had opportunities,
right, Otis,
to beat them, and we just couldn't convert.
Right, 100%. And yeah, again, I read it with the ESPN article. I was like really digging in there, and it was like talking about how like on third down we just didn't use Cook at all, and I was like, wow, like. I mean, you talk about every single third down where we could have possibly used Cook or even had Allen rush. And then all those instances where none of the receivers got separation, but yet Allen took these uncharacteristic sacks. You know what I mean? It would have made so much more sense if he simply would have just ran to the outside like he almost always used to. Well, then, yeah, I don't know, like if there's someone telling him, hey, you can't run here. All you can do is try to throw it and try to force these throws. But like whenever they take off the shackles and he just goes off. I mean, yeah, I'm sure his stamina is limited, but I mean, he'll be able to recuperate, but he doesn't have to take these sacks. You know what I mean? He can still run. His legs aren't broken.
Yeah. Yep. At least get a couple yards.
At least get a couple yards. Exactly. Mm-hmm. I know he's trying to slide more, but he didn't even try to run on a lot of these plays. He just stood there.
I think our team needs a mental break.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a talent. I don't think it's a talent issue.
Mm-hmm.
I think we know it's not a talent issue because look
at our roster.
In the last couple of years, it's mental. There is something,
Something.
We all know when Josh Allen gets mad, he plays even better.
Yeah.
But we need a mental break. That's why I was kind of joking in the YouTube chat. I'm like, we should all just go. They should just send them all to a water park and like have fun and like just go have fun. Like you just need that camaraderie. But you know, it's just there's something mental, they need that mental break. That's just something's not right.
Mm-hmm. Well said. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but I have the power to pray for Josh and for the other members of the team to work together. And even though, like, I'm just one person, God hears my prayers. So, I'll actually just pray for them, like that God will be able to bring healing to them all, bring them together and help them figure out what they need to do, so that they're not continuously stuck like they have been.
Yeah. And I know the trolls are like to make fun, poke at his new wife or, because he got married over the summer.
Yep.
We all know. And that could be playing a factor too. We
Yep.
don't know what's going on in his personal life. We just view Josh Allen as a football player, quarterback, but he's got a personal life.
Yeah.
We don't know what gets under his skin. We don't know what he's thinking when he's out on that field. There could be stuff going on in his head that we don't know about.
Yeah.
Adding a marriage in, to his life that is recent, it could be playing a factor. They can troll all they want, but it could be playing a small factor in what's going through his head. I hope not. I wish him a healthy marriage.
Right.
I wish him nothing but the best. But if there is something in his head, it's going to affect him on the field.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, but he did say last year, like,
What's up, Legacy?
he got married in, like, November, and he did say that he's been, like, playing way more free with, like, nothing to worry about after getting married.
That was November, right? Last year?
Yeah, like, last bye week, or, yeah, when we had it. And then after the bye week, he obviously, like, had that 4-game stretch where the Chiefs, Niners, Rams, and Lions.
Oh, that was amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah, I definitely look forward to seeing.
Okay.
Right, exactly. Right, John. Yeah, and that's good. See, that's why it's good to be able to look to the future and look at past results. Because like knowing that the Bills typically have this happen and they're gonna bounce back. And everyone's overreacting right now because this is all we see. We don't see weeks 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's gonna be really cool to see like how things actually go down. But I'll tell you guys, this was extremely. Is cathartic the right word? Or is it just completely soothing, like totally soothing, just to be able to talk with you guys on the Discord, being able to convey this to chat so that they can hear you guys too. And Mateo's willingness to help out John so that you could speak and helping me so that I could set this whole thing up because I didn't know how this worked either.
Thank you.
So Mateo, man, thanks for making this all possible. And then I think it was Mass Bills fan that suggested that we even do this in the first place. So
Yeah, I wanted you to do it on the live, but this is just as good. I love it.
yeah. Now,
No, I think to do it on the live, you have to have like 50 subscribers because it would
Yes.
be on a live stream.
Yep. I think Andy has 50 subscribers.
no, for you, John, to get you on to like joint do it, right? Mateo, is that what you were saying?
Yeah, I think to dual stream, we have to have a certain amount.
I went on my other buddy's channel, and he invited me on a live.
And it worked?
And I did a live video on the live, and it worked.
Damn. Well, we're going to have to do that next time, guys, because like because then everybody can see you guys too, or at least hear you talk a little bit easier, as opposed to my crappy iPhone 13 trying to pick up your audio right now. Like I'm literally holding my phone right above my computer speaker with the computer volume maxed out, and I'm like, I hope everybody can hear you guys. Like I'm doing this so old school. It's so funny.
It worked. I was on YouTube. I could hear it.
You could hear it perfect, bro. See? That's what's up, guys.
When we do live on YouTube, Andy, I'll have to shoot you a message because you'll have to go live with me so people can see me raise the Andychangftw flag.
Yes, exactly. And you know what? Let's do that, bro. Like, because like you said, Mateo, I can do this for my vertical live, right?
Yeah.
And I can have multiple people, or is it I can only invite one?
I don't know. I've never done that, but yeah, like, I mean, you could just have like, I guess 4 or 5 people and just do an unlisted live to test it.
Oh, duh. Right. That makes so much sense. And then can I add anybody like while I'm already doing it, or would it have to be before? I think it has to be before.
To be before end settings.
Yep.
So when I joined a YouTube live for the other channel I follow. It's not a football channel,
Tyler.
so don't get worried, Andy. The guy had a link, and I just clicked on the link to join his live.
Okay. Yep. Oh, that would be.
Oh yeah, I've seen one of those like to 2 men.
What's up, Blake? How's it going? Good to see you. Watching hockey before. Nice sacks. But yeah, guys, I love that. Let's definitely plan this. Like, we'll plan it like offline this week. We'll set it up so that way, yeah.
I just joined back.
Oh, you're good, Jameson. But yeah, like, cause I would love to have you guys on for like even Lions Bucks. That would be a lot of fun for this next Sunday Night Football. That's gonna be wild. So I'm really pumped for that. But yeah, look, we got so many great
Everybody
things.
knows Andy's coming to my house to stream for Black Friday.
Black Friday. That's right. So, guys, I'm actually going to meet up with John again, except this time I'm going to be at his place, and we're going to be streaming the Black Friday game. It's going to be Eagles and Bears, right?
Correct.
Oh, that's a game.
Yeah, I know, right? But, hey, the good thing is that John and I get to hang out, and then, bro, like, aren't the Bills going to be playing that weekend anyway, too? Like, here, let me check.
What is it?
Yeah, they play the Steelers that weekend. Bro, dude, we should. If you're cool with it, John, I'd love to stream the Steelers game with you on that Sunday as well.
Oh, if you're still in town, come on over.
Oh yeah, I'll just stay because like I always stay with Jess and Brennan through Monday, anyways.
Oh, absolutely. We're doing it.
Awesome, guys. Well, hey, listen, I got a dash now on the live. So actually on the live, I gotta go, guys. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Bye.